beautiful house right here in Washington Township in the Veridian subdivision right here on 26 and Shaner. This is called the Oxford layout. This is probably one of the most unique layouts I have seen on a ranch style home that has an upstairs. I know that's kind of going against the rules, but let's take a look at this house right now. All right, let's go ahead and take a look on the outside of this house. So this is a 3-car garage, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath house at 2,600 square feet. All right, nice long driveway. That's the other house. That's the model house that I'm going to show you guys one day on this channel. But let's take a look. Nice outside, nice lot. Go ahead and get into the front because the door just opened for me. But very nice, very nice. All right, let's take a look. It's a little chilly here in Michigan, but not too bad, just a little chilly. So first thing I notice here is I like these beams here, right in the front. I guess you call it the foyer area. I like the beams. I like the light fixture. I think that's a pretty cool entrance. All right, so here's your door view. So you're looking straight back outside. Here to your left, you have some rooms, right? It's kind of a room that shares a Jack and Jill bathroom. So I'm actually gonna walk out here so you guys can see this first and we'll come back. But this is the, this is the upstairs that is on this ranch home that I can't wait to show you guys. I kind of saved that for last. Here's your master bedroom. And there's your kitchen. So again, 2,600 square feet. This house is around 760,000. This is in Washington Township. So this is one of the nice, very nice upscale areas in Macomb County. All right, so let's take a look here at this first room. So let's take a little left here. And let me know your guys' thoughts to this video, okay? If you are looking to buy in Macomb or Oakland County area, again, my name is Jay Jones, and I love showing my clients these houses. So let me know if you guys are interested in buying in the next 6 months, a year. I love to show you guys these houses. So this is actually a Jack and Jill bathroom, okay? So we'll take a look at the bathroom and the other bedroom. I like the tile work here. It's actually pretty nice tile work. I like that. It's a little different going with how they break it up. I like the black fixtures, black trim. Very quiet area out here. So 26 in Shaner, I mean 26 Mile Road. I mean, that's right there. So not a whole lot of traffic going on here, you know, but it's very, very quiet area. You can kind of get to everywhere from 26. So here's your Jack and Jill bathroom that goes right into your second bedroom. I like the floor, I like the natural look. I'm a big fan of natural hardwood floor for some reason. Let's take a look at this closet. Let's just see how big the closets are. Nice big doors though. I never feel like the camera does it justice, but these are 8-foot doors. So those are pretty big, pretty massive. Here's your, I guess this would be your linen closet. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at this main bathroom, and then we'll take a look at the master. So what are your guys' thoughts on this tile? How do you feel about the textured tile? And the builder is Driscoll. I think Driscoll Homes is the builder for this area for Viridian. All right, here's the main area. Love the beams. Adds such a nice touch to it, natural touch. The mantle with the same color beam is really cool. We'll take a better look at it once we look at the master. So here is the master bedroom. Look at that backyard though. I know there's not grass back there, but that is a very big backyard. Look how far back that goes. Plenty of space to entertain. All right, let's take a look at the master or the primary bathroom. Nice Jack and Jill sink with gold gold fixtures. Big vanity, and I love that little window right here. I like the way they can bring in that natural light into this house. I think this is what they call the wet room. With your toilet inside of its own room. I still don't think it's necessary. I really don't. I mean, maybe I'm just old school, but you know, a toilet being just set out by itself is okay to me. All right, here's the, oops. See if I can pull this thing back. There we go. I gotta say, I actually really love this shower. I like this blue subway tile with the shower niche, a shower box. I really like that. Off of this, like I really like it. It's very clean, gold fixtures, very nice. There's your bench. Very nice. All right, and I gotta say, this walk-in closet, gotta give them an A+ on this. Right inside the bathroom. A lot of room here. Once I close this door, it's almost like they kind of threw in a linen closet here. But then a lot of space here for you. Nice. All right, so let's go take a look at the main area, the family room area. Again, take in mind, this is 2,600 square feet. And it is a ranch. So a 2,600 square foot ranch. Okay, nice natural light with these windows. All right, there's a nice view of everything right there. Show you the kitchen. I'll show you the kitchen and then I'll show you this upstairs. I just have to. It's just, it is different right here. And again, the name of this layout is the Oxford. So if you do like this type of layout in the Viridian subdivision in Washington Township, this one's called the Oxford. All right, so here's our kitchen. Gold fixtures on this one. Got a pantry. Quartz countertops. And when you do buy this house, it will come with stainless steel appliances, but just want to show you guys just the builds that Macomb County has to offer. Definitely enough cabinets for pots, pans, dishes, and everything. I mean, you know, if we open this, right? Lafada cabinets. Right? Soft close. Very nice. Very big cabinets. So you can take a look at that. There you go. So actually, this is one of my favorite things in the house because when we had it, the Lazy Susan, I've always loved it as a kid for some reason. And whenever I see one, I'm like, always takes me back. So this is like the new style of a Lazy Susan, looks like, right? Because before it used to be right in the corner, had a little thing in there, and then you can move it all the way around. So. Nice undermount sink. And there's your patio. Let's go take a look at it. Let's not just look at it. Let's take a step out here. I hope you guys do enjoy these videos. I just want you guys to comment, you know, like, definitely hit the like button. Give me some of your feedback, you know. So this is a nice style patio, enough to be able to put your barbecue pit on, entertain family. But look how big your backyard is. I mean, that is a very, very big backyard. All right, so my phone cut off, but I want to show you guys something, and I'm gonna get my feet dirty, so I just need you guys to like the video for me. I want to show you how big this backyard is. This backyard is huge. One of the main selling points for buying a house for people are space, storage, and some people love a big backyard. So I just want to show you how big this is, how long this is. I mean, this is huge. So I'm just gonna stop right here, but you still got a little bit more space for this. You could put you could fence it off, you could put a shed back here, play place for your kids. Like it's huge. So I just want to show you guys that, give you a good idea of how big it actually is. So I just got my shoes dirty for you guys. So I hope you at least give me a like button. You know? Awesome, awesome. So let me show you this upstairs that I think is really cool. So this is a ranch. However, shows you how big this house is. There's one bedroom upstairs. So let me show you that. It's a single bedroom. It's pretty nice, actually. So it's a little bit longer, not super wide, but enough to put a bedroom nightstand in there. All right. Walk-in closet, which is enough. Again, just a spare bedroom. And it's a full-size bathroom. Nice tile. Black fixtures. Not gonna lie, not a huge fan of this green and gray. Gives me 1970s vibe, but again, this will be for your guest to stay in. So I just think that this is just a really nice concept to where if you did have, you know, a guest or maybe, you know, one of your kids, maybe they don't want to sleep downstairs. Maybe they want to sleep upstairs and have their own thing going on. This would be their own room. I've walked through a lot of houses and I haven't seen this ranch with upstairs in it. It's pretty different. This is called the Oxford layout. So let's take a look at these few rooms here and then the basement. So this is pretty much just a den, right? Study room. So instead of having it right off of the front door, they moved it to the back. And the way you can tell is because there's no closet here. So a nice office area. Nice office area. Here's your mud room. More tile work back here. This would be your coat closet. Nice long coat closet. And there's where you would put your shoes and put a hook up there and got yourself a nice place to put your coat. Lay all your stuff down from a long day of work. So step into your 3-car garage. Very nice, very wide. And one thing I like, I love a ranch home and I love split levels. Personally, my favorite is a ranch, but I love a split because I still like stairs, but I like to be downstairs. But for a 2,600 square foot ranch, quite a few features in this house that are very nice that you won't see in other ranch style homes, you know, including, you know, your upstairs and then this beautiful downstairs we're gonna see, you know, as far as the space that it offers, how big the outside is. I mean, that is a huge plus. I love the beams in this house. It's really nice. So let's take a look at the basement. And let me know what you guys would do in this basement. You know, is this more of a entertainment style basement? Would this be more of a, you know, kitchen? Would you put a beautiful kitchen down here? Or would this be another living space, living quarters for you guys? 9-foot ceilings, really nice. I mean, when you step into a basement where the ceiling height is this tall, I mean, everything feels good down here. You know, it just feels big. So there's your egress window. I always point out the egress window because it is a huge plus, and I know a lot of builders are just gonna give it to you, but the reason why I think it's a big deal is because you can actually turn this into a bedroom. And as long as you turn this, you know, you put a closet in here and have your room set up here, it's a legal bedroom. And that's a plus, because in some areas that could bring value to your house. But you also don't want to overbuild your home, but for some areas it makes sense. And another reason why I love a ranch style house is because you get a big basement. Bigger basement than a colonial. I mean, there's so much space down here. I'm gonna go to one end of the room here, and look how big the space is on this side and over here. So if it were me, seeing the layout upstairs, I would make this area right here, this wall would be pretty much my entertainment area. You know, maybe a projector or just a nice sized TV, and I would build some storage, you know, right below the stairs, some type of bar area right by that post. And then you have your plumbing right here built in. So here's your bathroom. So right off of your entertainment area, you come right to your bathroom. And then maybe even put a kitchen down here. There's your plumbing stack right there. And then I would create a bedroom right there. So then this would end up becoming a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath house, which is pretty nice. So again, let me know your guys' thoughts of this house here. This is in the Viridian subdivision on 26 Mile in Shaner, newer sub. I may have shown you guys in the very beginning of all the new construction going on here. So there's a lot of time to still come over here and pick out a layout. They have many different layout styles. I plan to do more videos in this home or this area so you guys can see other ones, but this one is called the Oxford, and I'll just try to get the top part of it. Oxford 1, okay? All right, guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys just enjoy walking through these houses with me. I love showing you guys new builds and what is going on in the Macomb and Oakland County area. If you're looking to buy a home in the next, say, 6 months or maybe even 2 years, my information is in the description below. Send me an email or give me a call or a text, and I love to just, you know, chat with you and just kind of see where you're at and give you the resources so that we can show you and put you and your family into one of these nice homes, all right? So like I say after every video, be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the